What's up, everybody? I'm Sly The Movie Guy, and here's my movie review of Birds of Prey, directed by Cathy Yan, starring Margot Robbie, Ewan McGregor, Mary Elizabeth Winstead, Jurnee Smollett-Bell, Rosie Perez, and the rest of the other cast and crew. And in this film, after splitting with the Joker, Harley Quinn joins superheroes Black Canary, Huntress, and Renee Montoya to save a young girl from an evil crime lord, Black Mask. I was This is like one of the common films I just like didn't know am I gonna see it or not. I didn't know because the teaser promo trailer came out last year, I think 2019 last year, and I was like, it's fine, it's okay. Didn't really like blew me away and nothing like a little teaser because usually teasers blow me away, and that one kind of didn't. And then the full trailer came out this year, and it really, and I didn't buy it. It was not that great. I was like, I don't know about the trailer. I don't know if this movie's gonna be any good. I don't know. I'm uneasy about this, and usually comic movies or in general, when I see a trailer, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be amazing and stuff. Sometimes I get flipped. Sometimes the trailers can look good, and then you go see the movie and it's disappointing. Sometimes the trailers are disappointing and the movie is not disappointing. So it was one of those parts I was just kind of like, don't know what to think about this movie. I don't know, is it going to be great or not? And that was really kind of like, for me, uneasy. I don't know. I wasn't too sure about this movie. And since this is part of like the DCU films and stuff, part of the DC universe, the DCU had been a hit and miss, and pretty much the only films I've enjoyed is Shazam, Aquaman, Man of Steel, Wonder Woman. Those are pretty much the only films I enjoyed, and that's really kind of like, I want to enjoy all of them, but there's some DCU films I have enjoyed, like Suicide Squad, Justice League, and that hurts me a little bit because I was a big fan of Justice League. And Suicide Squad, I was looking forward to liking that movie, but that didn't turn out well. That just didn't work for me. But Harley Quinn was in it, and she was one of the best characters, so that's what made me end up being interested in seeing this movie because Harley Quinn's in it, and I thought she was the best character out of Suicide Squad. So when I heard that Harley Quinn and Margot Robbie was playing the character again in Birds of Prey, I was on board. I was like, okay. So that little bit was on board of watching this film. So I was like, okay, I'll check this out. Despite the trailers, that was terrible. Maybe the film might be good. And so I went to see this film, and what I think about it, I'll get to usually my things, like my pros and cons of the film. Let me start off with the positives with this film. Right off, the first positive is Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn. I think she is absolutely freaking amazing. Beautiful actress. She does a freaking phenomenal job as Harley Quinn once again. I think she owns this character. Just like when we say Ryan Reynolds owns Deadpool, I think she is absolutely fantastic as Harley Quinn. The craziness, where her mind and stuff, the characteristics, she absolutely nailed this character. In my opinion, she nails it. If some people have different opinions, I'm fine with that. But to me, she is fantastic at Harley Quinn. And every second she's on screen time, I absolutely enjoy every minute of it. She is freaking phenomenal. Margot Robbie, you're absolutely Harley Quinn in my eyes. Next positives, I say the action is absolutely amazing. I was really blown away by that. That's one of the things that really surprised me as a movie, how they utilized the action here. The action was absolutely well pieced. The camera work was great. I think there's absolutely that one of the parts that made me have fun with this film is the action. The action was just utilized well. The way where Harley Quinn is just beating up the police officers and one of the Black Man's gang criminals and stuff like that. I thought absolutely all that works. I thought it was absolutely amazing. Everything about it is great. Costumes and stuff in the movie, I thought was decent. I thought Harley Quinn costume was great, and some of the stuff with the things and stuff like that, I thought it was good. Storyline wise, that's one of the things I say I have little issues with. Storyline basically it's more about Harley Quinn, and which is not a problem. I don't mind if Harley Quinn's like gonna be on all the story, but pretty much this becomes like a Harley Quinn movie, and that was one of the aspects I was a little bit disappointed with, because this is supposed to be like Birds of Prey, and this movie is pretty much like a Harley Quinn movie, because if you see the storyline, if you go through the storyline, no spoilers, basically Harley Quinn's character is like narrating the movie as you're watching it, and she talks about her and Joker and stuff, like the before and then the after stuff like that, and the leading up to it, like build up what happened to lead you on, what that gets you caught up, what has happened to her and stuff like that. All that was good and all, but then it kept going. It was like more of her story, where we didn't get to know the other characters, which leads me on poor character development. We barely get to know these characters, and the time when she teams up with these characters like Black Canary and Huntress, whatever, it's in the end of the movie, and that was one of the disappointing aspects I felt about this movie, and that was one of them. And I was just like, why do that? And that was very disappointing. It's like the last hour when it's like the last third act of the film, you see Harley Quinn and the Birds of Prey getting together. Now, I would have loved if they like developed that in the middle of the film, as Harley Quinn going through all the things and stuff, and Black Mask and his crew just doing evil stuff, and Birds of Prey's getting together and they can't get along and stuff, like, oh yeah, hey, and stuff like that. Like we see in comic movies where either, like, our protagonists or antagonists team up, they can't get along, and you see that build up in the film. I would have loved to see that. And there was little things in the film with these characters we see a little bit, but it wasn't enough meat to like make me say, wow, I could get behind these characters, what their motivation is. And that goes for like Black Canary and Huntress and Black Max. I thought those characters didn't get much of like, give me like enough to make me like care what their motivation is. Let me start off with some of the characters here. Jurnee Smollett-Bell as Black Canary. I thought she does fine. I think she did fine in the film. Just like I said, didn't give me enough like screen time. We did a little bit with Harley Quinn or something like that, like the voice and stuff like that. We get to see where like parts of the film, like where like in the club or something, she like sings a song, and we know what the voice thing and all that stuff. I found that like a little bit interesting, but I wanted a little bit more. Huntress, but Mary Elizabeth Winstead as Huntress. I was really looking forward to this character, because Mary Elizabeth Winstead, I found her in some films. She did great in some films that she had played in. So I was really looking forward, and I think she's a fine actress. But it just, in this film, we didn't get enough. Like, we get a little bit what she can do, but it just, I wanted to see that more dynamic with her and Harley Quinn and stuff, and I didn't get that. Ewan McGregor as Black Mask, and I find Ewan McGregor a fantastic actor. I mean, what the film he just played, Dr. Sleep, one of the best performances. His character, it was okay. Was it the best villain I've seen on a big screen of like Heath Ledger Joker, or like the best cinematic villains? No, it was okay. I thought they could have done better with his character. His character, it seemed like Ewan McGregor had a fun time playing his character. It just, and I don't know much about Black Mask since it's a Batman villain, but I just didn't really care for it. The way he's a bad guy, he does things, but I just didn't really I didn't really get into this character. That was really disappointing. That was one of the disappointing parts about the movie. Now, one of the parts I say what might have worked a little bit for me is Harley Quinn and the girl actress. I forgot her name, but I like that dynamic and all that and stuff. I thought that was really kind of cool and stuff, where Harley Quinn, where this girl is like, where she's trying to protect this girl, and all the rest of the Birds of Prey and stuff. I thought Harley Quinn and the girl's chemistry, I thought that was good. I thought those aspects were great. It just, I didn't really feel like that connection because they didn't have the Birds of Prey involved. If they had the Birds of Prey involved with Harley Quinn and this girl's chemistry, I probably, with the diamond stuff, I probably would have bought into it, and I just quite didn't get it. Lastly, I didn't like is maybe the finale could have been better. It just, I don't know. The finale, the way it did, I'm not going to get any spoilers. I was just left like, okay. Usually I look for good finishes in comic movies, and this one was just kind of like, okay. It just left me like, I don't know. I could have preferred a different ending, but hey, whatever the screenplay writers did with this film, fine. I just take it. And that's pretty much it. Overall, is this like the worst comic movie? No. I think for like regular like movie fans or comic fans or just regular moviegoers in general, I think you should go see it. Like I said, there's some fun stuff out of this film. I have fun with it. I think the storyline is the part that just kind of part I was really looking for, and that's what I look for when I go to the movies, a good storyline. And this one just didn't give it to me. Now, if for a movie audience, if you're looking for a fun film and don't really care for storyline, this will give you a good time to move there. I think if you don't look for storyline, that's watch our video, go see this movie. I think you'll enjoy it. I'm going to give Birds of Prey a C. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think about Birds of Prey. Did you like it or not? Let me know. And as always, if you like this video, click thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, click subscribe and the bell button. That's why I can see you next time on Sly the Movie Guy. Peace.